Hey guys, what's up? Thanks so much for stopping by, or if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dana. I'm so happy to have you. In today's video, I will be taking you on a guided tour of my Empties bin. If Empties videos are new to you, basically, this is where I take you through all of the products that I have recently finished up. I believe my last Empties video was 2 months ago. I will go ahead and leave it down below if you decide you like these videos. There's not too many makeup products in here, but there's a lot of hair care, skin care, and just other like random sort of lifestyle, aka candle products. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First up, we have the Tsubaki conditioner, or I guess like hair mask, premium repair mask from Shiseido. I've gone through a countless amount of these. I absolutely adore this conditioner. I will say it definitely is a heavier sort of hair mask. Not heavy in the way that it feels greasy as you're applying it, but heavy in the way that if you don't rinse out every bit, and if you're someone with like very fine and limp hair, it probably would be a little bit too rich for you. But if you have like normal hair, damaged hair, thick hair, just hair that needs repairing, this stuff is amazing. It gets all the tangles out. It just makes your hair feel very hydrated, healthy, shiny, and it smells so good. I've given it the same description before, but if you're familiar with like Asian peach candies, like white peach candy, that's what this smells like. It's so delicious smelling. I just adore the scent of it. I would say the only drawback is that it is a little bit thicker in consistency. So I noticed that it's a bit harder to work through my hair than some of the other conditioners, specifically one that I have in this Empties video to share with you. In the end, I don't mind working a little bit harder to get it all through my hair because the overall scent and the results that I get from it are just incredible. Next up, we have a product from Derma E. I'm pretty sure Derma E is a clean brand. I could be wrong, but this is their microdermabrasion scrub exfoliant facial. Mine looks real nasty because it lives in the shower, which I don't know if I would recommend because I noticed the last bit of this, there was probably 3 to 4 more uses in here gathered here on the sides. I don't know if it was like from the heat and humidity in the shower and then it coming back to normal temperature. I noticed it got kind of like thick and gross to where it just wasn't giving the same effect. Like I really had to warm it up, but by the time I did that, it would almost just seem like all the little microdermabrasion pieces in there were just dissolving. I'm not quite sure what the grit is in here. Maybe if I read it. It's a fine textured crystal blend that buffs away dullness and smooths the look of fine lines, wrinkles, roughness, and acne scars for a healthier, more youthful radiance. I would use this anywhere from like once to twice a week, mainly concentrating like on my forehead if I had just drier patches, but specifically on my nose and my chin, areas that I notice I have like congested, clogged pores. It just seemed to really smooth out those areas, buff away any gross debris. Another great way I like to use this is whenever I am self-tanning and I'm wanting to start on a fresh tan, I will use this all up on my neck and chest. Those are the areas that I notice I have the hardest time really breaking away the leftover, just residual self-tanner, because I don't like to put a fresh tan over like a faded tan because then areas get like darker and patchy and weird. This did a good job of just buffing everything away. The only thing that I wasn't too crazy about was the scent. It has a very lemony, citrus, almost sort of like pine sol type of scent. Not my favorite. All right, then we have another body care item. This is the Sol Janeiro Brazilian, is it Bum Bum or Boom Boom Cream? I've heard people say both. I know it's spelled like Bum Bum, but I swear I watched a commercial or some ad once and they said Boom Boom. Either way, I know people love this. This is actually like one of the deluxe size or like birthday sizes, birthday gift sizes that you get from Sephora. While I love the actual like hydration factor of it, I think I'm one of the few people that is not crazy about the scent. I know people rave about this scent. Clearly it's popular because they made a body mist of the same scent. But here's the thing, it's not even that it smells bad to me, it's what the smell reminds me of. Whenever I was in high school, my friends and I would all load up in our cars after school and all drive to the same tanning salon, get our little Playboy bunny or heart sticker, slap it onto your lower hip, and then we would typically buy like 2 bottles of tanning lotion and we would all just split it because those bottles of lotion were like $40 to $50. And I mean, we were high school kids with no job. We had no business going to tanning beds, but we did. And this just reminds me of one of those tanning lotions and cooked skin. For whatever reason, I saved 3 candles. I've definitely gone through more, but I guess I was like, you know what, let me throw this in my Empties. So we have 2 of the like 1 wick smaller candles. This one I've been saving in my eyeliner drawer because sometimes if I don't have a trash bag that I'm about to take out in my office, I just throw the pencil shavings in here because I'm disgusting and lazy. So I'm gonna throw it away today. So we have a white gardenia and lavender vanilla. Both of these are like the White Barn made with essential oils candles. I don't even know why I bought this one. Even when I smelled it in stores, I was like, I don't like gardenia sort of smells, but my friend always has this and fresh cut lilacs going on in her house, and her home always just smells so good. But I guess it's a smell that I like in other people's homes, but not enough to have in my own home. But I made myself finish it because I was like, you bought it, just use it. For whatever reason, this one would not light anymore after it got to this point, whereas the lavender vanilla allowed me to burn it lower. You know what? Instead of throwing this away, I'm gonna freeze this, bust out the wax, and this can be my designated pencil shaving jar because it fits perfectly in that drawer. There we go. Reuse and recycle. Lavender vanilla actually smells so good. It doesn't smell overly lavender to me when it's lit. If you've ever gone to a boutique store that's more like, oh, things for dudes, you know how they always have like a bourbon or like whiskey or cigar room sort of candle? That's the vibes that this candle gives off. I would definitely buy this one in a larger size. It's not a daytime candle to me, but it's like a cozy bedroom candle or evening movie watching candle at night. It just has like this cozy, but still sort of masculine and just like warm, rich sort of smell. And for a 1-wick candle, this had a great throw. Sometimes I don't have the best of luck with the single wicks, but that one worked great. This is Stress Relief. This is just a good, clean, fresh scent in my opinion. This is a specific like morning time wake up zesty candle in my opinion, or like a bathroom sort of candle. All right, now moving on to a couple of shampoos. This one is from the brand Love Beauty and Planet. They're coconut water and mimosa flower volume and bounty shampoo. This actually smells so good. I love whenever Layden, my son, washes his hair with this because it just lingers in his hair. I'm such a snob. I used to like let them use all of my shampoos too and conditioners, but they plow through it too quick. They're not enjoying it to where I'm like, no more Davinus, no more any of this for you. Like, you guys use these shampoos. I'm guessing they liked it. I mean, they finished it, or maybe it's because they had no other choice. But I think these shampoos are actually pretty good. Next up, this is the second bottle of this that we've gone through. It's the Pura'dor Original Gold Label Anti-Hair Thinning Shampoo. I was complaining, I think last summer, about how I felt like I had such bald spots right here. A mixture of that, and then I think the Grande hair serum drops, which I still use, I think it made all the difference. If you are struggling with like thinning hair, I honestly feel like this is worth checking out. Look at the reviews on Amazon. They're incredible, and I definitely got results from it as well. The final hair care product, this is the conditioner that I was mentioning that I feel like is easier to work through the hair. This is from Fanola. In my previous Empties video, I had finished the shampoo, but I was working forever on this conditioner. It's their restructuring mask from the NutriCare line. I love the texture of this hair mask. It's more jello-y and creamy, so it's just so much easier to really run through your hair, especially if you have like thick and coarse hair like mine. If you get something that's really thick and rich like this, it just takes much more time. But this is just so easy to just disperse through all of my hair. It kind of smells like vanilla Greek yogurt. That may be off-putting for some people, but I kind of grew to really like the scent, and it worked amazing on my hair. I haven't ordered another one yet, but I definitely will. I just have other conditioners that I need to get through, but I was really impressed by this. Moving on to skincare, the cleansing oil that I finished up is from Klairs. This is their Gentle Black Deep Cleansing Oil. Did I order this one again? Or did I order? Yes, I was between this one and then the Purita one. I've heard great things about that as well, but I really, really love this one. If you're new here, I only wear waterproof mascara. This dissolves everything great. Most oils are gonna leave any sort of like greasy residue on your eyeballs if you accidentally get any of it inside of your eyes, which I mean you should avoid. But then there's other cleansing oils and cleansing balms where even if I'm careful, like I'm rubbing my eyes, but when I open my eyes, no matter what, there's like a film and it's foggy. I get that with the Pharmacy Cleansing Balm. While I really like it and it is effective, it definitely leaves me with like the hazy, crazy eyes. This I can still use on my eyes, and when I open my eyes, I don't get that crazy sort of like blurry film. And I don't know, just the way that it emulsifies and everything, I really like this. I know I've raved and raved about the 4th Ray BFD cleanser. That one is just as good too. But for whatever, I can't even really pinpoint what it is that I like more about this one, but I do. I do like it more than the 4th Ray. This was a product that I really struggled to get through. I'm not even gonna lie, this last bit I poured out because I was just like, I'm over it, I'm not gonna finish it. Typically with all the other bottles I had, I'd always pour out every last drop, but It's just a product that I almost feel like my skin's gotten immune to. I don't think it actually has, but you know, where you're just like, okay, I've used this for so long. Yes, it worked and it did a great job, but you're just over it. That's where I am with this Glycol. I was thinking glycolic and trying to read glow tonic. Pixi Glow Tonic. I mean, I've easily gone through at least 4 to 5 bottles of this big tub, but now I'm just so much more into like hydrating milky toners. Before that, I'll go in with some sort of like resurfacing pad, for instance, like the Neogen pads or the Elemis pads. But as of right now, I'm just over Glow Tonic. Maybe like in a few months, I'll miss it and go back to it. But right now, I'm over it, which kind of makes me feel sad and guilty because I've been so loyal to that product for so long, but it's just, I'm burnt out. Okay. Then we have the Tanologist Face and Body Drops. These are the self-tanning drops. I had them in dark. This is a product where you can apply straight onto your face, or if you want to go in with like a little bit of moisturizer first, that's the way that I recommend doing it. I would just go in with like the tiniest dollop of a really like spreadable fluid moisturizer and then a couple drops of this and apply this all over your face, your neck, and your chest. Although lately I haven't really been into putting any sort of drops on my face. I just like to go in on my neck and my chest, and then I'll always use like a deeper foundation or bronzer just to bronze it all up, because on any of my dark patches, for instance, I have like a couple of sunspots right here, the self-tanner just latches onto those areas and definitely darkens it by so much more, to where I'm like, no, that's just more work to conceal. But this is a great product. However, I'm pretty sure that the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze, I'll have to go on and compare actually, but I want to say the L'Oreal ones are cheaper and those are just as effective. Either way, I liked this product, but I'm happy with the L'Oreal ones. We have 2 different eye cream. This one here is from IT Cosmetics. It's their Bye Bye Under Eye Cream. Smooths, brightens, depuffs. I actually really like the consistency of this. It's almost like slightly like a pillowy whipped, not whipped like in the moussey, like air foam sort of way, but just like a cream that has like a nice whipped, fluffy sort of texture. It's really nice. I definitely do feel like it's a great under eye cream to apply before makeup, just because the consistency, it's not overly thick, but it does almost feel like a very moisturizing sort of primer on the under eyes. I do like it. I do have a backup of it, but I'm not cracking into that one because I've been loving my dear Klairs I think it's like Eye Bright Serum. I'll go ahead and post a picture right here. This one is so nice. It's hydrating, but then it's still like very thin. It just feels very refreshing on the eyes. I'll go in and apply that, and then I'll put this eye cream on top from Saturday Skin. I believe it's called like avocado something cream. Sorry, I need water. However, this guy here, I wanted to like it. I want to say this came in, was it like an Allure beauty box? It's from the brand Goldfadden MD, Bright Eyes Dark Circle Radiance Concentrate. I liked the packaging of this, but I ended up not even finishing it for my eyes. I just started using it on my smile lines and my neck because I just wanted it out of my drawer. It's not even that it was a bad eye cream, but I preferred this one way more. So this is just like a product that I would never even bother glancing at again, but I just wanted to finish it. Like I felt like it wasn't good enough to pass on to someone else, that I was just like, you know what, finish it, get it over with, don't waste it. And I did, so I'm proud of myself. Then we have one of the Klairs lip butters. This one is in Jasmine. I mean, there's a little bit left in there on the sides, but not much. This has always been my favorite. This one and Guava are so good. They do have a tint, so you can wear it like during the daytime if you just want more of like a very subtle tint. This one gives more of like a basic pinky nude sort of tint, but I would just use it right before I was applying my makeup to really set into my lips and hydrate them. I do have other lip products that I like more. Like some of the other products I have here, I have backups, or not necessarily backups, but I have like the Laneige lip cream, the Clavu one, which I think I do prefer the Clavu one over the Klairs lip butter. That makes me sad to say out loud because I've used these sort of products for years and years. All right, and then the very final skincare sort of empty. This is from Babe Lash. This has been my go-to lash serum. I started this, I think, at the very end of March or beginning of April, something like that. It did last, I think it's supposed to last about like 3 months. I am on my second tube. I swear by this stuff. I started off with like the shortest, stubbiest lashes, and that has been a game changer for me. I do not feel the need to wear falsies anymore. I realize, I'm sure some people are looking at my lashes and they're like, they're not even that great, but you have to realize where I started from. Like they were the thinnest, shortest lashes. I wore falsies all the time, and I don't even reach for them anymore. That stuff is a game changer for me. I freaking love it. I do have a coupon code with them if you are interested. I'm pretty sure it's just my name. It's worth it to me. One question that I do get a lot anytime I talk about lash serums is if I stop using it, do all of my lashes fall out? I was in Florida and Georgia visiting family for about a month and I accidentally forgot to pack my serum, but I took the conditioner. The conditioner I was so hesitant on trying because I wasn't sure at first if it was worth it or not, if it really did anything, but I started using it. And I can say there definitely is a difference with the conditioner and the serum. The conditioner is supposed to be more for like thickening, whereas this is just for lengthening. So while I was gone, I didn't really notice a change in my length, but I did see an improvement in the overall thickness of my lashes. So I just love that stuff. I'm so happy I finally got it. Moving on to makeup, we have 2 setting sprays. This one I had actually finished before, but then I had a travel size of my MAC Fix Plus that I poured back into this. So it might be kind of cheating because it wasn't a full finished Empties, but it was like maybe about to here. Loved the packaging of this cherry blossom one. I actually just found another MAC Fix Plus and I'm probably gonna do the same thing just because I'm such a packaging lover. And then the other one is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I think this has been a feature in like every Empties videos for the last 2 times. I'd mentioned this before in case you missed those, but you happened to see the video where I said this was like overrated. I get it now, okay? I don't know, at the time, I guess I just wasn't impressed. I don't know if my skin changed. I don't know if the formula changed, but now I freaking love this stuff. I'm down to my final travel size one, and I'm so sad because it's just such a beautiful finishing spray. It really does leave you luminous and dewy. I love the sprayer on it. I love the packaging on it. I really enjoy products from Tatcha. I mentioned in my previous video that I've been using their new Overnight Repair Cream. That stuff's incredible. Finally, moving on to makeup. Actually, I lied. Here, I'm just quickly gonna throw this on the screen. This has been in Empties before. This is like my favorite sunscreen. I love the texture of it. I love the way that it makes my skin look and feel. It's the Thank You Farmer Water Sun Cream Sun Project 50+. So many of you guys have told me that you can order this at Costco. It comes in 2 packs. I checked Costco in store. I have yet to be able to find it in store at Costco, but it is online every now and then. I think it's like 20 something or $30 for the 2-pack. I love that stuff. Okay, so for makeup, I just have 3 products. First up is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. I have mine in the shade 300. You guys, I am so proud of this empty. There's probably 1 or 2 more uses in this, but I have noticed in the last 4 to 5 uses, the consistency kind of changed where it just started to get a little bit thicker. I just think it was time to go. This is one that I think is great just for day-to-day. I did not like the illuminating or like glowy version whatsoever, which was so shocking to me because anytime there is a glowy option, that's the one that I typically gravitate for. But the Dewy of the Candid was so gross to me. It was a product where it's like, there was no pigment left on my face, but all the pigment just sunk into any and every pore that I had on my face. It exposed so many pores that I didn't even realize were there. It was a no-go, but the original is really nice. And I do have 1 other complexion product. This is the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Believe it or not, this is actually the second one that I have finished. The previous one was in the shade Almond, which I love for my under eyes, but this one is in Nude. It's more in there. But the thing is, it's gotten to the point where it's just like old now, like it smells, it almost has like a wet dog sort of smell. But I would say I finished like 98% of this product. I actually haven't been using this for almost 2 months now because I've been out of it and my concealer drawer is ridiculous to where I've been really trying to use my other concealers. If you're looking for one from the drugstore that has similar coverage to this, it's the Milani Conceal and Perfect, but they feel completely different on the skin. This stays wet for much longer to where I can really blend it out, but the Milani one feels drier on the skin. Not that it is drying. I've tried to explain this so many times. It just dries down quicker. You have a smaller window of time to blend it out versus the Too Faced Born This Way one. But the coverage, I would say, is pretty much the same. And then I finished my second tube of the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I have mine in waterproof. Love this stuff. I think it's Blackest Black, or is it just, oh, it's called Very Black. I love the brush of this. I love the formula of this. It's just so nice. But the combo that I've been loving with this is I'll go in with a coat of this, and then on top, I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Curvitude. And there you have it. my latest pile of empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what products you recently finished up, which ones really stood out to you. Have you tried any of these? What did you think about them? I always love to hear from you. That is pretty much it for today. As always, thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Really helps put my channel out there. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.